5 nurses, 1 coma patient, no memory, no movement. And yet, every woman who cared for him became pregnant. What the hidden camera revealed would shock an entire hospital. This story is real, and the ending was so disturbing, it was almost never released. In the spring of 1949, a 27-year-old steelworker named Thomas Calder was rushed into Stevie Bridget's Memorial Hospital, outside Cleveland, Ohio. A scaffolding collapse at a factory yard had crushed 3 men. 2 survived. Thomas did not, at least, not fully. Doctors declared him alive, but unreachable, no speech, no movement, barely measurable brain activity. By 1952, Thomas Calder had been in a coma for 3 full years. He lay in room for 1 to see, his body preserved by machines that hummed softly through the night. Nurses often described him the same way: peaceful, too peaceful. The first nurse didn't raise alarms. Margaret Ellis, 23, newly married. Pregnancy made sense. But when the second nurse, single, devout, and living with her parents, tested positive just 4 months later, people whispered. When the third nurse broke down crying in the supply room, swearing she hadn't been touched by any man, doctors stopped whispering. Every one of them had worked overnight shifts. Every one of them had been assigned to room 41-C. Every one of them insisted the same thing. I don't know how this happened. Dr. Henry Caldwell, head neurologist, dismissed rumors. He trusted charts, scans, hard data. Thomas Calder showed 0 voluntary movement, no muscle response, no signs of awareness. But when 5 nurses became pregnant, all assigned to the same room, the hospital board demanded answers. Reporters began calling, transfers were requested, and Caldwell realized something terrifying. Either science was wrong, or something was happening in room 41-C. On a Friday night in October 1952, after the last nurse clocked out, Dr. Caldwell entered room 41-C alone. He installed a hidden camera inside a ventilation grate, not to prove a theory, but to silence his fear. Thomas Calder lay motionless. Machines whispered. The doctor pressed record and left. The footage was never released. Hospital records vanished. Room 41-C was sealed. Thomas Calder was transferred to a private facility, and the nurses were given lifelong non-disclosure agreements. Officially, nothing unusual ever occurred. But one nurse later wrote in her diary, "He was awake when no one was watching." Some mysteries aren't solved, they're buried. And if you think this story was disturbing, wait until you hear what happened next. Subscribe to be among the first to watch the footage of the doctor's hidden camera.